3 words for you. This show sucks. This show sucks. When I tell you guys I am going to breeze by this review, I mean literally breeze by this review. 10 minutes tops. This show does not deserve for me to sit here and be analytical about it, give detail on what happened on each match or segment, what I think could happen in the later weeks. Doesn't deserve it. I'm not saying nothing was good on this show. There was a good thing on this show. Actually, 2. The breakup between Seth Rollins and Murphy, and the stuff, believe it or not, with Mustafa Ali and Retribution. And I hate saying this, that I did not care enough about this show. This show was so bad tonight that I felt like I should have cared more for Mustafa Ali joining Retribution than I originally did. I just looked at it and I was like, I don't know. I'm going to breeze by this review. Thank God we had NXT TakeOver last night, because this shit sucks. Same show, different week. We got Seth Rollins and Murphy in the same match with Dominic Mysterio. Again. We got the Hurt Business in a match with Apollo Crews. Again. And then we got Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre in the same match with the WWE Champion getting pinned in a meaningless 6-man tag. Why? I don't know. We might as well just get started the review, because I am not trying to sit here for not even 20 minutes and review this shit. This show, okay, folks, this show sucks the life out of you. I experience it firsthand every single week. I could easily decide to watch Monday Night Football over this show. Why don't I? Because I have this channel. If I did not have this channel, I swear to God, I would not be watching this show every single Monday. And I'm telling you guys the truth for me saying that right there. But let's just get into the review. Randy Orton cut a promo in the beginning, and he basically challenged Drew McIntyre to a match inside Hell in a Cell. They were brawling. They had to be separated. First match was Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, and Asuka versus Natalya and Zelina Vega. Right when Natalya and Lana came out, and I was like, let me guess who this is going to be. Mandy Rose, Dana Brooke, and Asuka. I was right. I see this shit coming from a mile away. I see this shit coming from a mile away. Why is Asuka and Zelina Vega in the same match together? Asuka beat her clean twice. And Mandy Rose pinned Lana. Then after the match, Shayna and Nia Jax came out to attack Natalya and Lana. Lana got Samoan dropped through the announcer table for a 3rd time since Miro has joined AEW. Then we got Seth Rollins and Murphy, who defeated Dominic Mysterio and Humberto Carrillo. Literally, who cares? Who cares? Who cares? We got the Kevin Owens show. He had Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt was talking about friends. And him and Kevin are friends. And friends help each other out. And then Kevin Owens interrupted. And he talked about Alexa Bliss. And Bray Wyatt was like, oh, that has nothing to do with you. That's only between me and Miss Bliss. It's only between Miss Bliss and him, meaning The Fiend. And then he gave Kevin Owens a warning before the match on SmackDown. And that was that. That was decent, I guess. But at the end of the day, I just didn't care. I didn't care. And it's a ongoing theme on this show. I didn't care. Keith Lee versus Braun Strowman ended in 2 minutes in a count out result. So, since August 24th, I'm not going to sit here and count how many times Keith Lee has been DQ'd, but Keith Lee has been in more than half of DQ and count-out finishes since anybody I remember on the main roster right now. You might as well give him the nickname of Keith DQ / count-out Lee. Because every match he's in, it's either going to end in a DQ or a count-out. Then he brawled with Braun Strowman, and they fought up to the ramp. Keith Lee tackled him through two tables. So I guess that's a new feud after the draft Friday next week. So I guess Keith Lee and Braun Strowman are feuding. It's whatever. Keith Lee better win. Shelton Benjamin and Bobby Lashley versus Ricochet and Apollo Crews. If you guys could literally give a shit about this match, God bless your soul, man. God bless you. If you cared about this match. We've seen the Hurt Business and Apollo Crews in matches together since freaking June. This has to be 50 matches Apollo Crews has had with the Hurt Business. A mixture of them with the Hurt Business. They need to separate Apollo Crews and the Hurt Business in this upcoming draft. Please, for the love of God, just send Apollo Crews to SmackDown and get him away from the freaking Hurt Business. Because I got a feeling if he's not away from the Hurt Business, this is going to go till the end of the year. It really is. Then we got Seth Rollins out, and he wanted Murphy to apologize. And Murphy did not want to apologize to him. Then Rollins grabbed his beard, he pushed him back. Murphy attacked Rollins, they brawled on the outside. Murphy got a kendo stick. He hit Rollins with a kendo stick. Rollins got on his knees, he's like, I'm sorry. And Murphy was like, apologize. And Murphy was like, I'm sorry. Rollins was like, I'm sorry. Then Rollins fooled him, and he attacked Murphy. And and then the Mysterios came out for absolutely no reason. So this was really the only thing that I cared about on this show was this breakup between Rollins and Murphy. It now turns Murphy into a babyface. And more than likely, they're going to have a match at Hell in a Cell. And the brawl was great. Okay? I'm finally saying something positive here. The brawl was great. But the stuff with the Mysterios, no, man. It's so unnecessary. They don't have anything to do with the breakup between Rollins and Murphy. Get the Mysterios and Aaliyah out of this. And just leave it Rollins and Murphy. Then we got Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax versus the Riot Squad for the women's tag team titles. And if I told you guys that I actually cared about this match and I sat up and I was invested in what was going on in this match, I mean, I'd be laughing in your face right now. I was literally face and phone the entire match. You cannot tell me one thing that happened in that match besides Shayna Baszler choking out Ruby Riott to retain the women's tag team titles. That's it. Then we got Mustafa Ali versus MVP. And, I don't even, what happened? I'm seriously going blank right here. Retribution. Probably the biggest thing on the show. Retribution. Ali went to go face them. He stared right at T-Bar and Mace. Then he turned around and he was like, get him. So Retribution attacked the Hurt Business. And it seems like Ali is the possible leader of Retribution. Now, it does make sense for Ali to join Retribution because he has a reasoning to. He was ready to come back, and WWE did not use him. They did not use him once he came back, and he was in catering for 7 months, from December until June. 6 months. December until June, he was in catering. He actually has a logical reason to join Retribution. So that I like. Him joining Retribution makes sense. And then in the main event, we had Randy Orton, Dolph Ziggler, and Bobby Roode versus Drew McIntyre and the Street Profits. I could not give a single shit about this match. I really couldn't. Randy Orton pinned Drew McIntyre with an RKO. This got me even more pissed off about the show than I originally had, because you just pinned your WWE champion in a meaningless 6-man tag, and that was the first pinfall he took all year. What would have been the issue if Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins took the pin? Especially Montez Ford, because I found out this past week on Twitter, he blocked me. So Montez Ford could have taken an RKO, and then Randy Orton could have told Montez Ford, hey, go unblock Joseph Conlon on Twitter. I'm not really upset about it. I don't really care. I'm just messing around there. But Jesus Christ. I said 10 minutes. I'm already at 12. I don't want to be here. This show sucks. That's all you need to know. Same show, different week. I don't think the draft is going to change the show at all. We'll see. Even if the roster changes or not, still got the same shitty creative team who has no passion for this sport of wrestling. And they don't care. They just don't care. All they want is Big Daddy Vince's paycheck. So, I'm getting out of here. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you have not already, subscribe to the Big Fight Field channel for some fresh new content this week. We got NFL Week 5 predictions tomorrow here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. If you have not already, make sure to go check out my NXT TakeOver 31 review, a show that I actually put full detail and analytic into a show that I put detail and analytical stuff into, not like a show like tonight's Raw. Comment down below. I want to know what you guys thought of tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw. I mean, if you guys say the show is good, I mean, my God, I'm going to have to dump you, man. I'm going to have to dump you. I'm just kidding. But like this video. If you like what I say about the show, follow me on Twitter at Colin_Joseph. I'm getting out of here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night. Stay safe.